Let's look at the difference between used to and be used to. So first, let's look at used to. I used to live in California. Now, whenever you say used to, you're talking about something that you did in the past that you no longer do now, or someplace that you used to live, or something that you used to be. So you'll see this used to followed by a verb. Now this used to acts like a helper verb, and what it says is that whatever that verb is something that you did before, but that you don't do anymore. So here, I used to live in California means that now I live somewhere else. Now I live in Thailand. I used to live in California, but now I live in Thailand. He used to ride his bike around town. So in the past, before, he used to ride his bike around town, but now maybe he walks around town or he drives his car around town, but he doesn't ride his bike around town. He used to. They used to visit often. So they used to come and visit us before, but not now. Now, either they don't come at all or they don't come very often. So they used to visit often. We used to watch movies often. So in this case, now we don't watch movies very often. Before, we used to, but now we don't. She used to come to class late. In the past, before, she would come to class late, but now she comes to class on time or early. She no longer comes to class late. I used to have a lot of free time. So before, in the past, I had a lot of free time to do whatever I wanted to. Now, I don't have a lot of free time. Now remember that this used to it acts like a helper verb, sort of like have to. And live here is the main verb in the sentence. This used to just shows that the main verb, used to ride is the main verb. Used to visit is the main verb. Used to watch is the main verb. It looks sort of like used is the verb and then it's followed by an infinitive, but that's not how it actually functions in the sentence. This used to shows the action used to happen in the past, before, but no longer does. Let's look at used to or be used to. So we looked at used to, but now let's look at to be used to or get used to. I got used to the heat. Now if you see this, either the verb to be and used to or the verb get used to, in this case, I got used to the heat. That shows that over time I got familiar with something. Something was not so difficult to handle anymore. When I first came to Thailand, I was not used to the heat. And then I got used to the heat. At first, it was sweat running down my face. I felt no energy. It was just, the heat was too much. But over time, I got used to it. And it wasn't strange or different. It was the thing that I had to face every day, and I got used to it. Next, he isn't used to getting up early. Okay, in this case, let's say he is my son. My son was homeschooled until the first grade, and so he was able to get up any time that he wanted to until last year when he was 6, and then we started sending him to school. And at first, he wasn't used to. Even now, he still isn't quite used to getting up early. So when it comes time to get up, it's not a normal thing for him to get up as early as he needs to get up. So he wasn't used to it. He had to adjust, get up early every day, And then, yeah, now he's used to it. Now he's used to getting up early and going to school in the morning. They are used to dealing with foreigners. Okay, let's say we're talking about people in the tourist industry. They see foreigners every day, different languages, different habits, different customs of what's polite and not polite. And people in the tourist industry, they are used to dealing with lots of foreigners. They do it every day. It's nothing new. It's nothing surprising. They're used to it. We are used to working a lot. Before we didn't work as much as we do now. Now we work a lot, my wife and I, and we're used to it. We're used to working every day or almost every day. At first it was difficult, but now we're used to it. She got used to everyone staring. So we'll say this is about a very beautiful woman, and at first it was uncomfortable for her to see everyone staring at her because she was so beautiful, and wow, she's beautiful. But she got used to it over time, that she just realized that's what people do. They stare at her and think, wow, she's so beautiful. So at first it was strange, but then she got used to it. So remember, guys, used to, if it's used just like a helper verb, you'll see used to, and then after the to, there'll be a main verb. It's talking about something that happened in the past, or you did in the past, or you were in the past, and you are not that way now. You don't do that anymore now. And if you see the verb to be, or the verb get, before used to, that's talking about something that at first was strange and different, hard to accept, but over time, you accepted it, it wasn't strange anymore, it became normal. You are used to it, or you got used to it. Alright, thank you for watching, and if you liked this video, go ahead and click the like button, subscribe to this channel, Whiteboard Gurus, leave any questions or comments in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and share this video with anyone who you think it might be useful for them to watch it. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.